Hey guys. Hey Kellanell, how are you? Can you hear me okay? Hey North Idaho, how you doing? You guys hear me okay? Cool. Good deal. Hey Mama T's. I'm doing okay. Be doing a lot better if I'd got my stuff situated so I could use my computer instead of this phone, but that's all right. I'll get it taken care of. Hey Canadian Ryan, how you doing, bud? We'll just hang out for a little bit and let some people come rolling in, and then we'll get things situated. Hey Silver Searcher, how you doing, bud? Starbuck Jeff, how you doing, man? Hey J Dog, what's up? It's okay. Yeah, you know what? I still got a lot of stuff to do, to learn. I got Seeker's going to help me out in another day or two. We're going to go through it and set it all up. So, hey, Bill Gibson, how you doing, bud? Hey, congrats on your win over at Ravenhawk, Bill. On his September. Nice one, bud. Hey, Jay Chestnut, how you doing? Yeah, you know, I got this computer a week or so ago, and I just ain't really had time to sit down and go through and get everything set up. I tried to do something today, and it just, to me, it didn't seem like it was working or nothing was the way it's supposed to be, so I just shut it off, and I want to do the OBS thing so I can have a coin scope and everything. So, you know, it is what it is. Hey, Weed Man, how you doing? So yeah, we'll get there. Hopefully I can have it where I want it to be next Tuesday, because that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, so hopefully I can have all that set up. I got a big package coming in sometime this week for a huge auction coming up, probably next week. Hopefully, if I can get everything sorted out and previewed. It sounded to me like it's going to be enough stuff for 2 auctions, not just one. But that's all right. Hey, HD Shovelhead, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Very good to see you, bud. NCF. What's up, bud? Yeah, so I want to get it all set up, and you know, all the other times I've ever streamed was on my phone, and then now that I'm in it, they put that ban on it for your phone. I got a new computer, and so I didn't have none of that stuff set up for streaming from a computer. So that's why I'm starting up with that different. So I got some stuff to go through. It's all good. We'll get there. It ain't that big a deal, I guess. Here in a few we'll throw up the info here, and we'll see if we can get started. Hey, Stacy's Miscellany. Was that you that just walked by me? No, I'm kidding. It's a joke. Hope everybody's doing good today. We're kind of on a downhill slide here, so it's been really hot here for a long time, and now they're calling for cooler weather coming up. That's going to be very welcoming. Not tired of the heat. Supposed to drop in the 80s this weekend and 70s next week, so that's going to be a major bonus. Love it, love it, love it. Gonna have try to figure out time to go fishing. Yeah, I seen the weather, man. Had some tornadoes over by Red Oak and Shenandoah this afternoon. So hopefully you guys don't get none of that and just getting the rain, but you don't need any more rain either. I wish I had that problem, Ed. I do. This heat's been really unbearable the last month. You know. Well, we don't really get much of a winter here. It just gets cooler. Nothing real major, unlike where I was from. So hey Buttons, how you doing? Good to see you in here. I do have three rolls to start off with for Robert Gray. We'll wait and for a little bit, see if he comes rolling in here before we get started, and then we'll go from there. So, well, like I said, here in about another week or so, gonna have a boatload of stuff for an auction. I am gonna do preview video. It's rather going to be probably lengthy because the way it sounded was he sent quite a bit of stuff. So going to have a lot of different stuff in there. It's not just going to be silver or you know, constitutional. It'll be a mixture of everything. So it's going to be really good. I knew one of the things he sent was a BU roll of 90 percenters. Of Kennedy's, and I'm not sure yet whether we're going to do that on a by the roll or whether we're going to break it up and sell it by so many dollars, you know, face value. So we'll see how that goes. Everybody doing okay today? I know this is around where everybody's dinner time is, but did y'all eat dinner? If you did, what'd you have? we had Mexican from uptown. We didn't make it ourselves tonight. We stream night, so we usually order out. Pizza, you can't go wrong with pizza. Pizza's good any day, anytime. Breakfast, actually. Breakfast pizza. I hear you. That's not an issue. That's not bad. Barbecue is good. Major fan of ribs. However, I don't turn down barbecue chicken anytime. That's always a good thing. Not enough people make it, in my opinion. And I like my barbecue sauce to be, not super sweet, but I like it to have some, I like to have a little bit of bite. That's southern green beans. That's awesome. Green beans, onion, bacon, and a little bit of taters. Yeah. Well, bad chicken strips ain't a good thing. We're going to be doing penny rolls. I always do penny rolls. But the bonus part is, hey, good news on my behalf. I've been having a really hard problem getting pennies. And nobody around here wants to get them. And I would have to drive an hour to some bigger cities to the banks to possibly get some. That's not even a given. But one of the bank presidents here in town said that he was willing to order me penny boxes, as many as I wanted. So that's a good thing. So I should be good to go from now on. But it also opens the door to do other stuff besides pennies. I'm thinking about maybe doing a nickel box, or doing a combination of the two. And probably not going to be able to get halves, but that's okay. There's enough people doing halves, I don't need to do them. It's not all about the silver. Everybody likes different stuff, and that's why we're here. So anyway, we'll get started here in a minute. I'm going to do Robert's rolls and give us something to do until everything gets going. So yeah, you know what? The person I talked to, T, is the bank's head, and they absolutely refuse to. Well, I haven't called the corporate office, but the bank president of our bank, our actual bank, they refuse to order anything. And they say they get enough influx from coming in and out that they don't need to order anything. So, and it is a small town. Barry, I mean, we're like less than 2,000 people. And they think there's two banks here, and they think they got enough business that they don't need to order anything for anybody. So, hey, CM Silver, how you doing, bud? And so, with that being said, he did say that he would get me whatever I wanted. So that's a good thing, you know. You know, I was my bank actually, when I first started getting it from them, one of the deals was that I couldn't dump there, which is fine. I don't care. I'll go pay the Coinstar fee or whatever. Nobody around here has a counter, so it ain't no big deal. But then when they ran out of boxes, they said, "Oh no, we got enough," and they wouldn't order anymore. So I've taken big old buckets plumb full of pennies from, you know, 5 or 6 streams in at once to the Coinstar and dumped them. It ain't no big deal, but it's that's what you do, I guess. I don't like doing that, but oh well. I don't really have a choice. I'm not going to sit here and re-roll every roll for their amusement. So I don't have that kind of time. So yep. Yeah, I like small towns too, bud, but there are disadvantages, you know, and in order for me to get anything major, yeah, I got like a Walmart and stuff probably less than 20 miles away, but big city stuff, I got to go over an hour either direction. So anyway, yeah, there's some downsides. The lack of food is the downside. You know, we got 5 or 6 restaurants in town, but very limited on what they are. So anyway, we'll go ahead and get started with Roberts. I'm gonna open these up. You can see these are circulated, bank wrapped. So Robert's one of those guys that likes the coppers and stuff. He doesn't care about the you know, Jerry Mobley, I really don't have that answer. If you go to coinflation.com, it'll tell you how much they weigh and how much silver's in each one of them. So I'm not that I'm not that up on that. I do know pennies. You know, I know what some of them should weigh and stuff. So let me get this thing focused here in a second, guys. Sorry. We'll get this thing to focus. Sorry. I'm glad when this phone thing's gone, because my my new webcam has autofocus and everything. There's a website, Jerry, called coinflation.com. It gives you the live silver price, and you know, you can go through a list and pick out what silver you have. You can put it in how many you have and punch the button, and according to the current price, it'll tell you what it's worth, how much each one is worth, how much a roll is worth, and it'll give you all the information you need about each individual coin. So it's a really good site, really easy, really simple, nothing major. Yeah, I hear you, man. That's the downside to a small town. So these rolls were really good when I got them before. Let's hope we can find some more wheats. We didn't have a boatload, but we did find some wheats and some really nice BU 60s and 70s. So it's coinflation.com. Yeah, they also have one for gold prices too. For like if you do panning and stuff, it'll tell you how much it is per gram for whatever purity of the gold you have is. So let's say you had a necklace that said it was 14 karat and you weighed it and it was 11 grams. You could go on there and punch in 11 grams of 14 karat and it'd tell you how much it was worth according to the current gold price. So hope that information helps. Let me switch this around. I'm kind of goofy right now. I'm on Top Chat instead of live. Imagine that. Sorry for that. You can shoot me anytime. It's okay. So I don't know what I just did. Okay, there. Back to unfocused again, huh? Well, there we go. Get back into the focus again. Sorry. Really hate this just as much as you do. Oh, cool. I'll have to check that out. So yeah, I'm really excited to get this box for this auction because there's literally a very mass variety of stuff in it. And the box weighs 20 pounds, so can't wait to see all the stuff in there. He never has junk stuff, so I think there's even going to be some stuff he's picked up from other streams. So you know, you never know. He's got some signature stuff in there that I know of. I'm not going to reveal that. You can wait for the preview video. I don't want to give away too many surprises, but it's going to be a good one for sure. So yeah, it's going to be huge. Last time he sent me a box this size, he didn't have it as stuffed, and I had enough for 2 auctions. So I mean, I could do a marathon auction, but I'd rather not. They get very tiring, and it's a lot of extra work when you go to package it up and mail it and everything. So yeah, he's you know, one thing about him is he knows a lot about a lot of the varieties and stuff, and I'm not that up on him, but he is, and he buys a lot of stuff that you know, some people just don't know, but he does. He likes quality stuff, and he's not afraid to pay for it. So yeah, 20 pounds is a lot of stuff. But he's just like all the rest of us, you know. Life happens and things happen, and you know, he had some bunch of stuff that he had doubles and triples and whatever of, so he wanted to thin the herd. That way he can spend his money on other stuff to increase his collection. He's a big collector of CC Morgans. I know he has a boatload of Morgans, but you don't have very many CCs, and so that's kind of a, I think that's where he's headed, is get rid of some stuff that he has extras of so he can spend the money on stuff that he really wants. Okay, so we didn't find anything in Robert's Rolls, but as usual on my stream, you always get a silver dime, a 90% silver dime, and I will give you some miscellaneous wheats, but usually 5 or 6 or whatever. Just random, I throw random stuff in the bags. Anybody of you that's been here before, you already know this, and I haven't had anybody complain yet to my face, so we'll leave it at that. Hey VC Coins, how you doing? So let me pop over here and do a refresh and see where we're at. And I got you, CM. So thank you very much, bud. So I got CM down here for 6 rolls. So thank you very much, CM. You know, an 1878 CC, it all depends on condition for one. Condition is almost everything, but they vary so much that it's really hard to give an answer to that question. I know there's a top and bottom. And you know, they can range anywhere from, you know, $100 and up. It just depends on what it is. So yeah, that's what I'm saying right there, Stacy. They run about $100 unless they are like totally foobarred, you know, to where nice. Unless they're totally slicked out and basically junked, you know, they're worth about $100. And then you know, as the condition goes up, so does their value. I think they go up to, I've seen some, you know, higher grades, you know, around the $4,000 mark. Just depends on what it is. So, all right, CM, here we go, bud. We got 6 rolls for CM Silver. Let's get it started. Full Push Metals. Mr. Full Push. Welcome, bud. How you doing, man? 1900 O CC Morgan. Oh, O over CC. See, I didn't even know there was that variety, HD. You're fine, Full Push. You get a reprieve this time. You're good to go, bud. No KP duty for you, bud. Well, good luck to you, CM. Hopefully we can find something in here for you. If I missed anything in the chat, guys, I apologize. Highlight my name and try to catch my attention. Hey, Armando, what's up? No, Armando, actually, I tried to call him, but he was still sleeping. So I didn't get a chance to relay that information. He works night shift, so that's all good. He needs his beauty rest. As a matter of fact, I didn't think I'd see him again until 2020, but that's all right. There's a beautiful 73 right there. We're gonna put that back for CM. That's a beautiful 73 BU. See, these rolls have been having a lot of them in there. So I heard there's been a lot of those secret pour sets going on. But no, I am going to, I got my eye on another venture, Full Push, and if that goes through, if you get into the, if you decide to get into the sand casting, we'll talk, buddy, because I got, with what I'm doing and what you're doing, if you start doing sand casting, we can make this a good thing. Hey, Lincoln Central, how you doing, bud? So, yeah, I'll fill you in on a later, Full Push, but I want somebody that can do sand casting because, you know, some of the stuff I want to do, that would be a good thing. I tried to get a couple other people to do some stuff, but they just didn't have the proper stuff to do it with. So, we'll keep hanging in there and doing what we do till we can find what we want. So yeah, I've seen it. Seen you selling a bunch of silver guns to the Stream Mafia. So those guns are pretty cool though. I thought they were pretty cool. So yep. Well, that's kind of a ballpark idea there, Full Push. I got some stuff I want to make and use those for sand cast, and it'll work great. Yep, that was poured by BC Coins Nevada, J-Dog, the man himself, Mr. Ben. So, well, we need to find some Wheaties, guys. So, we need more than that BU 70. Yeah, you want to throw that info back up there? Well, then we ain't found a Wheatie yet. Just that nice BU. But we will. Canadians, Wheaties, whatever. We'll take any of it. Yeah, Jay, I'll call you after the stream and fill you in on the details. Yeah, I can't wait to get my other deal set up so I can get a better view of what's going on for everybody, so you can see things better, and then have a coin scope for when we do find something. I can have all that hooked up and running and just make it a whole lot nicer, you know. Wow, there's one that's all zinced out, about deteriorated. So, been good, Ben. It's been kind of busy. I got a few other things going on that are, you know, not so well, but you know, it is what it is. We plug along every single day. That's all we can do. Got a couple other things in the works that I want to try to start doing and add a little variety to the channel besides just penny rolls and auctions. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, CM. That's why they built it that way. Job security for them, because if they keep making something that disintegrates, then they got to keep making it. So I think they'll eventually go by way of the Canadians and get rid of the pennies myself, because well, without a better way of putting it, as greedy as some of them are, the penny needs to go by the wayside so they can increase their profits and demand. But yep, we get up every day and do it and call it a day. And hopefully we get up tomorrow and do it again. Yeah, they don't care. There's an 09 sitting on a log. We'll throw that in your pile, see him. First one of those I've seen in a while. Yeah, last time I went to Coinstar, I actually found a quarter and I think it was a silver dime and 2 other dimes. There's a 1960s. It's pretty decent shape. I mean, I don't know if you want it, I'll throw it in the pile. They make good book fillers. So yeah, when I found that one, I found 2 silver dimes, 2 regular dimes, and a quarter. And the guy was just walking away from the machine when I walked up to it. So he didn't even act like he was remotely aware there was a reject tray. So, Silver Seeker, good to see you, man. Yeah, we're really thankful there's only one. So we got Major Stacy in the house too. Don't forget Major Stacy. Major Stacy. Actually, she's just a major pain, but you know, her name is Stacy, so we'll call her Stacy. Major Stacy. So, yeah, Seeker, I'll get a hold of you later on in the week and we'll get this thing set up. No, that's fine, man. Like I said, when I talked to you earlier, I'll hook up with you and we'll do this. Walk me through getting this set up. That way we can make this a better experience for everybody. So, that's pretty cool, that fun stream last night, and Willie Geese's homemade screen. There's a 69, I believe it's an S. I'll look at that real quick. Well, I can't find my glass right away. Oh, there it is. Hold on. Yeah. It's not a double die. Sorry, man. It's not a double die, but it is, in fact, a 1969S. So that's going in your pile. And all right, man, that's cool. Thank you for popping in, man. Appreciate it. So, well, that was the last one for, yeah, that was a great video. I love those. Keeps everybody informed. I didn't find anything else in there, CM, but Casey Ed, how you doing? I'll get you a nice package made up. We'll put all these in there, and I'll get that sent out to you on Thursday. So there's your bag. Like I said, I'll add a bunch of stuff to it, and we'll get that sent out on Thursday. So thank you very much, bud. Let me go recheck the PayPal here in a second. Everybody just kind of chill for a minute. I'll get something to drink here too. So I got you, Armando. Thank you, bud. So we got 6 rolls for Armando. So we'll get on that here in a minute. I'm going to get up and get me something to drink. And then we'll get started on Armando's rolls. Good to see you in here, Casey Ed. So, yeah, I'm trying to do that. So, we're going to open, no, I did not. No, I did not. Just so you know, Armando, these are bank wrapped, circulated rolls, just so everybody knows. I didn't see any enders in the box, but I didn't look really super hard. I'm kind of like, I'm kind of like some other people that I like to surprise. I'd rather just not even worry about the enders and just open the rolls. We find one, we find one. Thank you. So we'll get started on these rolls. Hopefully we find something. Good luck, Armando, and thank you very much. Appreciate the support, buddy. So, like I said, these boxes that I got were, they've been having a few Wheaties in them and a lot of BUs, but we'll just take what they give us. There's a parking lot penny. I got a whole box of whole container full of pennies that I would never even try to take to the Coinstar because they're not gonna fly. Matter of fact, one time we went to go in there and a gal dumped a bunch just like those in the machine and clogged it up, and so we didn't even get to use it that day. But that's okay, no big deal. Hey Big T, how you doing, bud? Great to see you in here, man. Glad you can make it. Almost missed that in the chat there for a second. Glad to see you made it back. Sorry guys, apologize for that one. Another crusty penny. I am really excited about getting some boxes from this other bank. A while back I tried to go to that bank and the teller in there wasn't exactly friendly, and they refused to help me at all because I didn't have an account at that bank, which I still can't wrap my head around that concept. If you're just in there exchanging money from my hand to them, I mean, I don't understand the problem of why I got to have an account. So never can grasp that concept. I've actually seen places that won't accept cash. They want credit cards or debit cards, which I don't understand because they all get charged fees. Sorry guys, I had to get a drink. Hey Traveling John, how you doing? How you liking it in Pennsylvania, bud? Kind of caught a little piece of that story in Tees the other night when I was hanging out for a little bit. Cool. Well, make sure you get over and kiss the holy ground over at College Station over there, Penn State. You know, college football's finest right there. Hey, HD, that's good, man. Thank you very much for stopping in and showing some support, bud. Appreciate it. Okay, I'll do that. Let me run through these other rolls for Armando, and I'll do that. So, you can ask J-Dog. I've had two favorite teams my whole life. Penn State for college, and Green Bay Packers for the pros. Good, bad, or ugly, that's my favorite teams. So, everybody has good years and bad years, and you got to stick with your team no matter what. So hey, I know it's not coin roll hunting, but if anybody does follow college football sports, how about a new topic that they just busted out with that a couple of that seems to be the hot topic these days is that the wonderful state of California passed a deal where they want to pay players for college football for playing. And a couple other ones said they're totally against it. Now, you know, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and that's fine. My personal opinion is, if you want the players to be compensated for playing football, that's fine. Then as long as they meet their requirements on their academic level, and they keep completing their classes and stuff, as long as they're passing those classes, then they should get their tuition. You're right, John. They should get their tuition because the schools are making money off of them from the publicity and the TV rights and everything. So I do understand that they feel they need to be, you know, compensated for that privilege. Well, they kind of are, but I mean, if they want an education because they want their education paid for because they played ball, I don't have a problem with that. But as far as actually paying them cash, nah, I'm against it, because you're going to end up with the same thing that you have in pro sports, which is overpaid people. Teams, schools that have more money are going to get the best players, and you're going to end up pricing the fans right out of being able to afford the tickets, just like they did with pro sports. And that's why I'm totally against it. Yep. And I don't believe they should actually get paid to play football. But as long as they meet their academic requirements, maintain passing grades, they should pay for their schooling. But if they play sports and fail out, then no, they shouldn't be paid for their school. There's another horrible parking lot penny. But that's just my opinion. You know, one thing wonderful about it is everybody's allowed to have an opinion, and everybody's right. Everybody's got a right to voice their opinion. It's 1976. Put that over there, Armando. It's a nice BU. I like cooking. Don't worry, Armando. even if we don't find any wheats in your rolls, you'll still be getting a bunch of wheats and silver dime and who knows what else, miscellaneous, because that's what we do. When the day ever comes that I happen to climb up to where I reach 1,000, if that ever happens, I got one of the most epic giveaways coming when that day comes. Nobody else has done it to this point, so it will be a first. It will be awesome. Silver Searcher. Yeah, I'm not opposed to the eating part of it. I mean, I like cooking, don't get me wrong. Love cooking. But I like eating it too. Well, you know, I can't. There's another 75. That's a nice BU. I can't say nothing. Stacy cooks very, very, very well. We have some very, very nice meals. She cooks a lot of great stuff, a lot of different stuff. You know, and I got stuff I like to cook, so we do really well. But in the same aspect, we like going out to eat once in a while too. So, but hey Armando, I didn't get you any Wheaties or Canadians or anything like that, but we'll get you a nice package together and I'll get that sent out for you, bud. Nope. I appreciate that, Armando. Thank you. Nobody's required to do anything here but hang out and have fun. So, hold on one second. Hey, River Spirit, how you doing? Oh, had to get a drink. Let me pop over to PayPal and check it out, and we'll go from there. Okay, I got two separate donations here. I got KC Ed was on here first, and looks like got a little more than 9. Let me look at this one real quick before we do anything. Okay, so we got 9 rolls for KC Ed. And then we got Big T. In here, and he said to read the notes, so give me 1 second. Cool. So we got 9 more rolls from Big T. And I'll put those in separate bags for when I go to mail it, so we know. And the note says when I do Big T's, and we're doing 3 for John, 3 for Mrs. T, and 3 for himself. So I got 6 rolls of the bake wrap left, and then I'll be opening another box. So we'll go from there. Thanks guys for that. Let me get these rolls out here. Yeah, I know that. There's 3, 6. I got 7 of those. Let me pop over here and get this other box. Give me 1 second, guys. And this box here is these are customer wrapped from the bank. So I got 2 of those right here for KC. So let's we'll get started here for KC, and good luck to you, KC, and thank you very much. Yeah, I appreciate everybody being here. I really do. Okay, that's the first. Look at there. Those pennies are stuck to the side of the roll. How funny is that? I can tell you neither one of them's a Wheatie. So that's a good thing. That was just too funny. And they are stuck together. And I'm not going to try to peel them apart. One's a 19D and the other one looks like an 88. So I'm not going to peel those apart. So they are what they are. That was very funny. Never had that happen before. So I don't know what was on them, and I don't think I want to know. So yeah, last week I had to work full days all day, 6 days a week, because the guy went on vacation. But now I'm back to the half days again. And that's a major bonus. There's a pretty fair 64. It's not beat up. It's actually a little shy of BU, but still a nice book filler, very clean, crisp penny. Silver nitrate reporting for duty. How you doing, bud? Yes, you're correct. They are meant to be together. How's silver nitrate today? Aloha from Hawaii. I lost my little tool. I'm gonna have to invest in another one. Hey Jeremy, how you doing, man? Great seeing you here, bud. I'm doing okay. Hanging out here with a bunch of my friends, checking out some penny rolls, hoping to find some Wheaties or Canadians or anything rare and interesting. So yeah, that's gonna be the bomb, man. I don't even know if I can get enough rest for that one, but we'll be there. So come on, we need a Wheatie. Break the ice. Something. I take a Canadian at this point. Something to break the ice. Yeah, you're a troll. But you know what? That's what I call everybody from California, so there's that. How you doing, Robert? Robert's a troll, but he's not necessarily a YouTube troll. He's more like one of them little trolls with the long stringy hair, sticks up in the air, looks really goofy, buggy eyes, you know. That's the kind of troll Robert really is. But it's all good. We like Robert a lot. So Robert's good people. So didn't find nothing in your rolls, Robert, but as usual, we'll get you a pack sent out, bud. You're the first one out the gate. So we'll I'll get you a nice pack together, and got a bunch of the coppers and stuff that I'll send you as usual. Well, I thought the fruitiness started once you crossed the border, but hey, we got our first Wheatie of the night right there, folks. First Wheatie of the night. Let's take a gander, see what it is. Got to get the eyeballs out here. It's a 52D, a 52D. So there's our first Wheatie of the night. All good, we like that. Man, I'm glad that happened. I was starting to worry about it, 'cause I know the other rolls been they've had some Wheaties in there, but they've been pretty thin. So got our first one of the night. That's a good thing. Yeah, Robert's hooked on saying that it's rigged thing. I think he used to be a stage hand for Devo. So he's always hollering, it's rigged, don't worry about it, it's rigged. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I know that, Armando. But it's you know, it's still nice when you do find stuff. I'd love it if every roll had a Wheatie in it, but it don't work that way. Yeah, I'll get you a roll put together, Robert, or some coppers, and we'll get them sent out to you, bud. So all right. Man, I missed my little tool. I do. That's okay. I hear you. Hope it was all good. And hey, if I missed anything in the chat, guys, I apologize. Just highlight my name if you want me to see it. So that was really weird. The edge of it was like silverish color. It's an 81. Weird. If we got rubbed on something silver or what. But nice, Robert. Cool. Cool. That's a really, I thought it was an older one. It was an 80. Still nice though, it's still copper. I had a guy walked into the hardware the other day and he pulled out a Ziploc bag and was showing me ticket stubs that he had. Man, he had a couple of them in there. I said, dude, you better quit hauling them around in that bag. Them things are worth some serious bucks, dude. He had Pink Floyd, he had Grateful Dead, Santana, Janis Joplin, Stones, AC/DC, Billy Joel, Phil Collins, Genesis. I mean, he had probably 60 or 70 different ones. Had one in there from the Beatles. I'm like, man, dude, there's a 79 BU. We'll throw that over in your pile. He had tons in there. I'm like, dude. One of the Pink Floyd ones he had, that thing was insane. Oh, man, that thing was like almost perfect, like they never even tore it. Hey, Dom, how you doing, bud? How's your house dilemma coming along? There's a Lincoln Memorial Cent 2009. Are you getting that all taken care of? Yeah, the sill plate thing you had around your deck or whatever on the back of your house that you said you had an issue with. Did you get that all fixed? I know you said you had a contractor or something look at it, but that's the last I heard about it. So hey, BC Coins, I would just give you a little word of advice. You're very awesome to install that by yourself, but the water heaters themselves unless they're just totally raping you at the location for the price of it. They're about, depending on gas, electric, whatever, they run about 400, 450-ish. And if you ever pay somebody more than 150 to install it, if all they're doing is disconnecting and reconnecting, you're being ripped off. I'm just letting you know. I've probably done 100. So I used to charge a flat 125 for disconnect and reconnect, and usually the big box stores, Home Depot, Lowe's, or whatever, they usually have contractors they use, and they charge anywhere from $250 and up, and plumbers are $350 and up. So yeah, if you can do any of that stuff yourself, some of it's pretty simple. You know, there are ins and outs and stuff you need to know, but if you can do it yourself, by all means do it, because especially when you're going through a big box store, they will gouge you. Because like the guy that's actually going to install it, he's getting half of the markup, and the store is getting the other half. So, because that's how that works. So like, let's say the water heater cost you $500 and they quoted you $1,500 to install it. Okay, well, they're paying the contractor $400 or $500 to install it, and they're getting $400 or $500 of it. So right, exactly, Dom. Exactly. You know, there's a lot of contractors out there that are really good people. Don't get me wrong. Whitney, how you doing, hon? There's a lot of contractors out there that are really good, and there's a lot of them out there that are definitely not good. Some people think they need to make their money off you. I've seen that. I just said hi. Well, Casey, that's bottom of the barrel there. So, didn't look like we got you much more than that. We did find the first Wheatie of the night, though. But as usual, I will, I'll make you up a nice little bag, and I'll get it sent out to you. Appreciate the support. Appreciate you being here. Sorry for that, guys. Didn't mean to hit the camera. So, got that put over there. And let me cross this one off here. Then we got 9 rolls here. We got 3 for Traveling John, 3 for Big T, and 3 for Mrs. T. So, that's funny, Robert. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. That's funny. That's funny. I know that's not the way you meant it, but it's still funny. So, let's take a little breather here, guys, and then we'll get started on these rolls for the T's and Traveling John. Get me something to drink. pop over and check Hey pal real quick. Just Swamp's in there taking a break. Sorry guys. Oh. Sorry guys. Apologize for that. All right, so we'll get started here on these rolls. Yeah, Robert, some of them are pretty funny. My favorite one is when you try to tell somebody that there's something about pennies and it comes out panties. That's funny. So we're starting out with these 3 rolls here for Traveling John. Good luck, Traveling John. Let's hope we find something in here. There's an 09 sitting on a log. Kind of dirty-ish, but still something you can look at under the scope. Hopefully it's one of the varieties. Selling American Silver Eagles for 30 bucks a pop. That's still a little high, Robert. Unless they're a key date. Thank you, Whitney. I appreciate it. We love you guys too, and I hope you guys are doing well. Great seeing you out and about and interacting. I know that helps a lot. There's a Wheatie right there. Traveling John's got a Wheatie. She's a dark one. But let's see what we got. We'll look at it with the magnifying glass here. So it appears to be 47 Philly. Maybe 47 Philly. She's pretty dark. See if I can get that cleared up a little bit. She's pretty dark, hard to read. I'm pretty sure I can't tell if that's a cud or something down below the date or a Philly, but it's a 47 nonetheless. And we're gonna put that up there. Congratulations on that find, John. That was the first roll. So let's see if we can find you some more. There's another 09 sitting on a log. Very clean one. Yep, we are, Whitney. Yes, we are. You take care, Whitney. Nothing in that roll except for the Lincoln log. Hey Armando, you want to hear, in case you haven't been following the news, one of the guys at the diamond mine, he works there, they were on the north end of the mine, the field, and they were doing some tree work, removing a tree that had fell or something, and with the tractor, and they got back down to the shop, and they're all standing there BSing because that's what state employees do. And he pulls a 4.73 carat diamond out of the tire of the tractor. So that was very cool. So hey, Traveling John, we got you a couple Lincoln logs. One of them's really, really sweet, and a wee penny out of the 3 rolls for you. So put that over there. And we get started on Mrs. T's. Yeah, Armando, my personal deal is we go, you know, we have some that are relatively close to here. Haven't been to any of them in the state yet. When we was up north, we went like twice in 5 years, 3 years, whatever it was, 4 years, and we did good both times. I just don't go there a lot, and I set a limit and I walk out. But I would rather play card games, table games, than slots. But you know, to each your own. I don't even know where that went. There it is. It wasn't nothing. Yeah, I got a few 09s. Some of them are cool. That's a 73 BU. I'll send that one to you, Mrs. T. Nice one to put in a flip for a book filler. There's a Wheatie right there. We got a Wheatie in there. Keep it right there so you can see what it is. Boom. Let me move this around a minute. There you go. Let's see what we got. Well, first off, we know there's no VDB on the bottom. Bummer. So, holy buckets. Nice one. Don't know if you can see that or not. Let's hold that up. It's a 1930 Philly. Not too bad a shape either. 1930 Philly. Nice one. Wow, that's cool. The one in Carter Lake, you mean? You talking about the one they just built over in Carter Lake? The parking lot, Penny. Cool. Yeah, well, I didn't even know it wasn't even going when we peeled out, so, or when I was up there, so, yeah, I have no idea. We'll probably check it out if we come up there. So, alright, so that was the first roll for Mrs. T. Let's hope we find some more. Sorry guys. Some health stuff going on. It's not doing real well, so, but it is what it is. There's a Lincoln Memorial. Put that one up there. Armando, he's far enough, he's not going. You don't travel. Dirty Penny. Yeah, well, wasn't that the Ponkas that was building that? Is that right? Am I correct with that? I think that's who was building it, because they're the same ones that own the tobacco place by where Priority used to be. I think they were the ones that were building the casino, at least if I remember correctly, that was right. Ponca tribe. Yeah. Same one we built the health clinic for when I was the superintendent at Channel. Yeah. Ponca tribe of Nebraska, real good people. I mean, yeah, there was a couple people that was in the tribal, that was part of the tribal council that wasn't very nice, but that happens with everybody. So yeah, I have no idea, man. I think most of the flooding was a little farther south towards where you guys are at. I don't think they got so much flooding up that way. It was more in the Omaha area. Met some really nice people, the Ponca tribe. Very good. I will tell you this, never in the history of my life will I ever attempt a sweat lodge again. Did that once, not again. Not meant for me. They're very brutal. Alright, well, did find a nice Wheatie and a couple Lincolns, but that's right. Get those put in the bag, and we got 3 rolls up for Mr. Big T. So and all the stuff from tonight will be sent out on Thursday. So most people get them on Monday or whatever. Just depends on where you're at in the postal service. Can't guarantee a delivery date, even if I tracked it. So it is what it is. We'll get her going. Now for the upcoming auction, just for anybody that don't know, if you have donated or whatever, you don't need to do anything. Just there's a one-time $4 fee for shipping. If it ends up being a flat rate box, so be it. I'll eat it. I'll eat the difference. I don't care. But if you've never donated or bought anything in one of my auctions, you will be required to send me $1. There's a 77 BU book filler. We'll put that up there. You will be required to PayPal me $1 to verify that you are a legitimate bidder. And if you don't do that, then I will not be allowed to accept any of your bids. Too many shield bidders out there that are going in auctions and bidding and then, you know, with no intentions of paying. And we'd like to avoid that, especially since this is a consignment auction. It's not good for me. It's not good for the seller. And, you know, I don't want to have to turn around and send anything back to him that didn't sell, or attempt to resell it on another stream or whatever. So it's a really bad thing, but you know, I come up with that idea a while back, and a couple other people have decided they were gonna. That was a good thing, and it is. It's good for the whole entire community. If you're gonna do an auction, you don't know who they are, you don't have to accept their bid unless they want to PayPal you to prove that they're old enough to have a PayPal and responsible enough to have a PayPal. There's a beautiful 66. Look at that BU 66 right there. That's a beauty. That's a filly. Nice one. That was almost. That was a 78. Well, that's nice too. But yeah, I just I come up with that because I've seen a lot of people that were having issues with people paying, you know, and you can pretty much spot the shield guys in the auction, because no matter who bids what, they're always jumping right on top of it with another $1. And thank you, Traveling John. So they're kind of easy to spot. Sorry guys, sorry for the out of focus thing. But they're not always easy to spot. I've seen it happen a lot. You didn't miss anything. Haha, NCF, you're funny. I'm really not, you know, actually, to tell you the truth, man, I kind of in the same shoes as you, because I got a couple auction pages on Facebook that I follow, and man, there's just some people on there that are just goofy, because they price this stuff like, they started out at like overvalue, and it's like, why, what? I don't get it, you know. And then there's other stuff they put on there, they don't have a clue. They're giving it away. I picked up, I'll tell you what, I'll give you an example. Here's I got one more roll left to do for Big T. I'll show you, I'll do that in a minute. Let me show you one I just picked up. This is a poured 2-ounce, hand poured 2-ounce 999 silver from Mutiny Metals. Got the skull on it with the 2 guns. Very chunky, very nice bar. I picked that up, $35 delivered. That's below spot. And when I bought this, it was like $18.45. So I couldn't pass it up. Did I think I was going to get it for that? No. But I bid on it, and it went to 24 hours, and the guy sent me a deal saying, congratulations, I'm sending you an invoice. Cool. Well, I picked it up less than spot. I'm tickled. 2 ounce poured round from a reputable pourer. Ain't like it was generic stuff. So yeah, I'm sure that's going to change, Stacy, when you start doing a little bit more craft stuff. So, because as soon as I get my, and don't release it out of the bag, but as soon as I do my thing that I'm talking about doing, I'm sure you're probably going to be using it as well. So, it's going to be nice and interesting, and we'll see how it goes. So, love doing the auctions. I have a great time doing it. I always start my stuff out way lower than what it's valued at, because in my opinion, that's what an auction's all about. You start it off giving people a good deal, and when they start battling back and forth, that's where the fun comes for me. I like watching people get dead set on something, and then the battle begins. That's awesome. Not taking anything away from anybody else. Anybody can do whatever they want. And then to be rightfully honest with you, I've been to several different auctions, live auctions on YouTube. Hey, stuff don't work the same in every channel. I've seen guys go in there and, I've seen guys do pours that were, they're auctioning pours as they're going along. And some of them bring a lot of money. Other ones are lucky to get their money back. Some guys are pouring. They're charging, $5 over spot for a poured item. Awesome, great deal. There's other guys that are charging 25 an ounce over spot. And I'm like, what? I just don't understand. Anyway, I seen one guy do some pours at he was literally $20 an ounce over. Yeah, and you know what? That's the nice thing about auctions. Sometimes people get a really great deal, and and that's the lovely part about it. I love doing auctions. That's exactly what auction is. Win and lose, it all works out. It's great for everybody. And I decided to start doing consignments, and I don't charge a whole lot. But people think that, oh well, when you tell a couple people, they think it's a lot, but the younger guys, they don't know, because they're not, they're new to all of it. They think that it's a bad deal. Well, look at it this way. I'm previewing it. I'm separating it, previewing it. I'm doing the stream. I'm tagging everything with the winner's information, collecting their information for shipping, collecting their money, buying all the materials to package it and ship it, and everything. And believe me, it is a ton of work, And so no, it's not a gimme, and it's just a lot of fun. I like the streaming. I like the coin roll hunting, because you never know what you're going to get, and that's the wonderful thing about it. All of it's kind of nice, because you never know what you're going to get. I went in a lot of auctions, I couldn't buy nothing, and because it was just too many people buying and bidding on the stuff, and it just, you just can't compete. My checkbook isn't that big. So anyway, thank you, Big T, Mrs. T, Traveling John. thank you very much for your donation. I'll get this stuff sent out on Thursday. Of course, as always, I'll include the extras, the extra wheats and everything. And I'll put your guys' in separate bags. Okay, bud, that's no problem. I'll send it all. I'll put it in separate bags so you guys can keep those 3 donations separate. That way you know who got what out of theirs. So let me grab a drink real quick. Yeah, no, I don't. To be straight up honest with you, NCF, I do 30%. And believe me when I tell you, by the time you buy the materials, the packaging, the tape, and the whole 9 yards, and any miscellaneous fees that may come along with all that, and package it up and stuff, you're really, if you finalize over 10, 12%, 15, you're doing awesome. 10% usually the norm, because the materials do cost. You know, a lot of people don't understand that the bubble mailers and the tape and the wrap and everything else that you put stuff in, it all costs money. And you know, I don't feel that my time is free, but I don't expect to be paid insanely amounts of money for my time either. But I like to walk away knowing that I did something good for somebody, and you know, I made enough off of it that I'm not going to be hesitant to do it again. I know, right, man? I would never do that anyway, but yes, I know you do, Big T. There's a lot of work and a lot of background stuff a lot of people just don't wrap their head around, and they think that auctions are easy, and they're not. To be rightfully honest with you, auctions are a whole lot more work than a stream, than a coin roll hunt stream. But you know, it's all good. There's a lot of people out there that don't have access to things that we do auction, because, like, okay, for an example, let's say you bought, you wanted a round. Let's say you wanted one of these. Let's say you wanted one of these half-ounce rounds. Okay, go to APMEX. Now, they're going to charge you like $10, $13, $15 for that. And then when you go to check out, now you're looking at another $7 for shipping. So, but you can go on an auction and buy it for $10, $12. Boom. $4 for shipping. You're saving 10 bucks. So, it is what it is. You know, a lot of the places where you can buy the stuff, yeah, you can go on there and buy them, and you can probably buy them just a hair cheaper, but by the time you pay their inflated shipping rates, it's not such a great deal. Matter of fact, the last, yep, the last auction I did, I had 11 items to send, and cost me $55. So, sorry guys. Yeah, last auction I had 11 people that bought stuff. Some of them bought it well. And I guess another thing I should say is I had one individual that bought some larger items that I had to end up flat rating it. So it is what it is. I don't mind doing that. Great people in the community. Very good supporters. You know, I'll go the extra step for them people. No, that's all right, man. Just, I got a couple little minor things going on right now with some chest congestion and, you know, weather changing. And yeah, I'm thinking about going that route myself, but we'll see how it goes. So I'm not, Armando, I'm not. I just, I got some stuff going on, chest congestion and stuff. And, you know, kind of messes you up a little bit when you're in and out of air conditioning into 100-degree weather most of the day between my job and being at home. And sometimes you get a little congestion. So anyway, guys, tell you what, since I already showed it, why don't we do this? I got 14 people in the room, had a pretty decent deal. Let's do a end of stream giveaway. Now, I didn't advertise I was doing that, and I never said nothing about it before now. I don't like doing that because I don't want people in there just for that reason. But since you guys were all so great, and you know, being here and supporting and stuff, we're going to do an end of stream giveaway. I usually keep it a surprise, and I'll let you wait until you get it. And before you know what it is. But tonight, since I already showed it or whatever, I'm going to be nice and generous. I'm going to give away this 2016 Victory in the Pacific half-ounce silver round. This is going to be our end of stream giveaway. So, how's that? I did pull it out just for an example, but you know, whatever. No big deal. I'll give that out for the end of stream giveaway. So you guys know how this goes. I'm going to, I got a bag right here. And I got this bag full of pennies. On each one of the pennies is a number on a sticker. And I'm going to reach in there and pull one out and look at it. And then I'm going to ask you to guess a number. And the first person to guess that number on my screen will win that for the end of stream. Okay? How you like that, NCF? So I'm reaching in the bag. Well, I'd like, you know, Armando, I'd like to keep it to 1 to start off, and if we have to go again, then we will. That way it's kind of fair to everybody and somebody can't throw it out there 10, 15 times, you know. So here we go. You can see right here I got the penny in my hand. That is the back side of the penny that you're looking at there. And the other side is, of course, a sticker. So I'm going to flip this up above the camera so Stacy's can see it. And I'm going to put the penny right here. I'll keep it in camera view. That way when we go to do the guessing, and I tell somebody to stop, I'll flip the penny over right on camera. You'll see what the number is, so you know nothing's out of the ordinary. So I'm going to put up a number here on the chat in mine. It'll be under my name, and I'm going to put the range of numbers. And as soon as you see that pop up on the screen, you can begin. Please try to only guess one time, and we'll go through this If nobody hits it, then I'll say, okay, you can continue guessing. Then it's free range. But I like to keep it fair to where everybody's got a chance, and somebody don't get. Some people are on phones, some people are on a computer, so there's a big disadvantage there. So let's try to keep it even. Okay, try to guess only one time, and once we let that go through, if nobody's guessed it, then I'll say free reign, guess as many as you want. So if you'd please, I'd appreciate it if you do that. Make it fair for everybody, and let's make it fun. So I'm getting ready to pop it up now. As soon as you see it, you can begin your guessing. And as soon as we see somebody guess it, we'll tell you to stop. All right, ready, guys? Here we go. And there's your range, number range. So you can begin guessing. As soon as I see the number, I'll tell you to stop. And then I'll reveal that on the camera. So everybody's allowed to guess. So do not hesitate to get in. Nobody, the only person that's ineligible for this is me and Stacy's Miscellany. So Mrs. Big T, I didn't see her guess. Didn't see Gringo guess. Oh yeah, there's Gringo. Buttons, Casey Ed, CM Silver. All right, well, free reign, guys. Let's go. Open it up. Start guessing. Nobody else wants to get in. Okay, bud, that's fine. Nobody else wants to guess again, so keep going, guys. As soon as I see the number, we'll stop it. And stop. You can stop now. Stop, 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 stop. Stop. Now, did you guys see where Stacy's Miscellany said stop twice? You look up 10 spaces, roughly, between NCF XTI and River Spirit, who guessed 2,223, which is not in the bag. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, River. It's okay. Yes. So the winner is, according to my screen, and I will show it on my camera if you'd like, is Armando from the vault with 27. And I'm going to show you right here. Here's the penny on camera, and I'm flipping it over. There's number 27. Armando is the first person to guess the number 27, so he is the winner. So I will put that in your bag, Armando. Thank you very much. Congrats to you. I really appreciate you being here. Hey, Penny Dog, how you doing? And thank you very much for your support. Yeah, I usually on my end of streams, I don't tell anybody what it is. I just let them win, and then I'll say, well, you'll be surprised when you get it, because I'll just pick something out, and that way I'm not luring people into my room with end of stream giveaway items. You know what, Gringo? It is up. I actually attempted to do a stream today, a test stream this afternoon, and I'm apparently non-intelligent when it comes to that a little bit. There's a couple things I need. There's a couple things that I need to figure out or whatever, and Seeker's going to help me with that. That's all cool, because I'm not going to go full blown on mine. I don't need a bunch of games and bots and all that stuff. I don't want to do that. I want, you know, maybe on later down the road. Yeah, he's already agreed to help me, man. So, yeah, I need to learn that too, Armando. There's so much stuff I need to learn. You know, but it'll all come. It'll all happen. I'm not even remotely concerned. But hey, guys, I won't take up no more of your time. We've been in here for 2 hours. Hey, Robert. We've been in here for 2 hours, and I want to thank everybody for being here. Matter of fact, I gotta find Armando's bag, and I'll put that in there for you, Armando. Thank you. Hey, it's not a problem, River Spirit. You know, it's not all about the coin roll hunting. It's just as much about the chat and talking to people, and you learn about a lot of people. You know, you learn what their interests are and stuff, and that's how we all get to know one another. That's why we do it. The camaraderie and the community itself is great, and it's tight knit, and that's what we like. So I'll try not to take up any more of your time, guys. And before we go, I just have, you know, I want to thank you guys for being here. The General, thanks you all for being here, and thanks you for your support. I appreciate it. But it's late enough. We all had fun. Y'all got stuff you want to do. So you're dismissed. Thanks, guys. Have a great night.